Welcome back to another episode. And in this episode, we're going to talk about 3 releases for the PS4 that are from Limited Run Games. Now, Limited Run Games takes games that are digital only, brings them over to make them physical for a limited time only. And the 3 titles I have here today, they're all FMV games, all full motion videos. These were all originally released back on the Sega CD back in the day. One of these I actually had on the Sega CD when I had that back when I was younger. But I got rid of it because I couldn't for the life of me figure out how this game was played. Now, obviously, I do understand now how it is played, and it is a game that is all about timing. Now, the 3 titles I have right here, thumbnail guys, you know the drill, and also a little sneak peek of the games that I'm talking about. These are all still sealed. Probably going to keep them sealed for the time being, especially because the one that I'm about to talk about first actually already have digitally on the PS4, so I don't really want to open it right now. But these games were all remastered by one man, by Screaming Villains. He's a one-man team, making these, remastering these, and he does a bang-up job of making these look as good as they do. They are ridiculous how great they look. Coming off of, how they look back in the Sega CD to now, it's amazing what he was able to accomplish. But the first game, the game I'm talking about that I did play back in the day, was one of the games that was so controversial. It actually is one of the reasons why the rating systems were created for video games. And that game is Night Trap. This is a game that was so controversial that, it went, before Congress, Senate, you name it. I mean, everybody was up in arms about this game, saying there was so much violence against women in this game, and there was nudity, and there was killing of it. Obviously, these people never played this game, because this game is nothing like that at all. There's no nudity in this game. There is no over-the-top violence in this game. These people were just pulling it out of thin air, come up with ideas of, why they wanted this game pulled. But this game, basically, you're undercover, at this slumber party. This girl's family, they're vampires. They're she's luring, young girls in, for the doing what vampires do. Got to get that blood, guys. But of course, in this game, because they don't want to say blood, they're just calling it plasma. But you know exactly what they're doing. But this game is all about timing. It's called Night Trap because that's basically what you have to do in this game. You have to trap these vampires, and like I said, but with timing, because you have color codes that change for security systems that change throughout the game. This game is a very short game. It's only like a half hour long if you know what you're doing. And with those color codes, the main thing is, you have to pay attention to, there's different rooms in this game, like 8 different rooms, and you have to keep going back and forth between these cameras. You have to pay attention to the dialogue because you're going to find out when security settings change. And if security settings change, you can't go and set the traps off to capture, these creatures that are going throughout this house. And that's really what you want to do. You have to split second. I mean, you can literally have maybe just 3 to 4 seconds in between having to change, from one room to the other. So you have to memorize a lot of things. I know back in the day, I heard a lot of people would write things down in notebooks, just trial and error, and have to memorize this. I was able to get through this, a couple years ago when this originally did come out, on PS4. My brother-in-law and I, we were able to get through this game. It took a couple of times, but we did get through it. But, it's fun if you know what you're doing, and, it's, like I said, it can be it's a lot, you can be very, very tense in this game. I'll put it that way. Because you have to, every split second counts in capture. You're allowed to only miss a couple here and there. But it's over the top. It's crazy. The dialogue, everything. These old full motion video games are they're a blast. They're a riot to watch, guys. You'll crack up with some of the dialogue with some of these things. It's great. But Night Trap is definitely one worth picking up. I didn't get these originally when they came out for a limited run a couple years ago. I was able to get these on eBay, still at a decent price because these prices are starting to go up. And this is just one that I definitely wanted to actually pick up physically. So I'm glad I did just that. Now, these games, by the way, all these games have reversible artwork on the inside, so you can flip it over and get different artwork, different style, if that's what you'd like. Now, the next game is basically like Night Trap. It has Corey Haim in it, as well as Deborah Harry, Blondie, and you basically you're going through this mansion trying to find clues. It's like a whodunit basically, and you just have again, setting traps. It's all about timing with this one as well. This is a game, I've seen some video of it on YouTube. I haven't played this game yet, so eventually maybe I will crack the seal on this one to play. But as of right now, I think I'm just going to keep it sealed right now. So I'm looking forward to checking out this one as well. Basically, it says on the back here, enter the mysterious world of the Edward Arms Mansion, control a state-of-the-art security system wired into the building, take part in the many simultaneous subplots as you sleuth to solve the ultimate mystery. That's basically what this game is about, Double Switch. And finally, we have Corpse Killer. Now, Corpse Killer, I have played. A friend of mine actually has this game on the PS4. I had it from Limited Run, and I played his copy. This is fun. This is not about, yes, there is some timing mechanics with this game, but this is basically, it's a shooter. Basically, you have to, you're using your controller to aim and take out these zombies. But man, the dialogue in this, and oh man, it is... You'll laugh because it is so over the top. It is a product of its time. That is for sure. You're taking out these zombies. This mad scientist is bringing the dead back to life, and you're trying to stop them and going through these different locations. And the zombies are almost like flying at you at the screen. It's over the top. It's zany and it's crazy. But guys, those are just a quick video tonight. Just talking about these 3 releases that I picked up. And right now, Limited Run actually was checking their site. They actually have a game called Ground Zero Texas. It's basically almost an Area 51 type game, almost like Corpse Killer, where you have to aim at target. Basically, you have aliens come at you this time and that one. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the done by the same developer. Remastering wise, Screaming Villains. I think it's done by the same guy. But that's another full motion video that was, an old Sega CD game. So that one's actually up for pre-order right now. So I think I might actually pick that one up to go along with these. And, also coming up tomorrow, I just want to let you guys know, if you're into these kind of games, there's another game I just saw that's going to be up for pre-order tomorrow called The Complex. I actually picked this up like 2 weeks ago. They were having a sale on the PlayStation store. And it's not about timing so much with that game. It's a newer game. I think it came out maybe like a year or 2 ago. But timing isn't really, it's not like Night Trap or Double Switch. With that one, it's a underground lab, and this nanotechnology has gotten out. People are coming after it. It's like a bioweapon has become. And people are, somebody's going to die from this. If this thing gets out, it could be catastrophic. And, again, all, live actors and actresses, really well done, well acted. It's like maybe like an hour and a half total. But your decisions that you pick, there's different options that question will be asked. Should you do this or should you do that? And that can decide on who lives, who dies. What the outcome of the game is. And it was fun. It was actually a lot of fun to play, and it's definitely one that if you guys want to check out, you guys like these kind of games, a full motion game, with live actors and actresses. Definitely, The Complex is definitely one to pick up. I think I am going to go, like I said, I have it digitally because I did pick it up, but I think I am going to go and pre-order and get it on a physical disc from Limited Run because I enjoyed it that much. And it's definitely something that a high recommendation to check that one out. It's done by Wales Interactive, and they've been knocking them out. I mean, they did Late Shift, and Late Shift is another one that's really, really good, where it's about decisions that you make, the outcome and the decisions. But definitely, guys, those full motion video games, they've come a long way since these. These are still fun. They're a product of their time, though. But the ones that are out now, they're just, I kind of like those games where you do it like an hour and a half or so, and your decisions count. It's a choose your own adventure on the fly with live actors and actresses, and they're a lot of fun. They're a blast to play. And, guys, again, quick video tonight. Just, wanted to get out tell you guys about these. Definitely worth picking up. Go to Limited Run Game. Check it out. See what they actually have, guys. I think you'll be surprised. They have some really good titles out there. Guys, please like, subscribe, and comment if you get the chance. And I will see you guys in another video. Take care. Good night.